Assalamualaikum. My name is Ida Sofia, and today I will present about assignment 2 design implementation of building services into the studio design for course SGD 2585 Building Science and Services. For the introduction, Kota Baru is a town in Malaysia that serves as the state capital and royal seat of Kelantan. So it is one of the most historical states in Peninsular Malaysia, facing the South China Sea. The building are categorized in early transition era of architecture. Beside Bitaian restaurant are located at Jalan Hile Pasar. So first of all, it is about water supply system. Bitaian restaurant use municipal water system in order to operate their restaurant. So the municipal water system are usually collected from rivers, dams and reservoirs, which are further treated before distributing to consumers. The water in a community's water main is under pressure to offset friction and gravity as it flows through the pipes. So the diagram below shows the municipal water system. The improvement for the site, I will use this water tank to reduce the pipe works, and it costs as same as pipes too. So next is about waste disposal and sewage system. This building is a premise with connected sewage system. Sewage is a type of wastewater that produced by community people. It is typically transported through a sewage system. Sewage consists of wastewater discharged from residents and from commercial, institutional and public facilities that exist in the locality. So solid waste management is the collecting, treatment and disposing of solid materials that discarded because it has served its purpose or no longer useful. So for the new sewage component for the site are Aqua Delta multi-floor drain, which is space saving and 100% waterproof. Next is ceiling mount ventilating fan for minimize the transmission of fan and motor noise, and lastly soil stake pipes. Soil stake pipes can remove foul odor from wastewater and solids to the environment. Next is about thermal comfort. Basically, thermal comfort are taking into account a range of environmental, work-related, and personal factors when deciding what makes a comfortable workplace temperature. There are 6 factors indicating thermal comfort, such as air temperature, radiant temperature, air movement and speed, humidity, clothing and PP insulation, and lastly work rate and metabolic heat. So for the site, I use roofing insulation works as a protective barrier to reduce heat transfer. Next, ceiling insulation boosts the efficiency of the heating and cooling system and maintains a consistent temperature throughout the house by sealing the air out in the summer. Next is the uses of smart sensor solar powered blinds to prevent the glare and heat in the building for the users. The thermal coating finishes for limiting mold growth by displacing the point of surface vapor, condensation to allow wall surface temperature stability. Next is about designing for indoor air quality. Natural ventilation occupies 80% more on the front side and the right side of the space, while at the back side it's lack of natural ventilation, which will design for more windows. Due to the building is more longer, middle spaces will lack of ventilation, therefore we're designing for some mechanical ventilation. Furthermore, mechanical ventilation on the existing building was 20% at the toilet and kitchen. The improvement for the site for to install the automatic window opener on the window panels. It can intelligently and remotely close the windows when the storm hits. Second is install the fresh air system in the building. So it has real-time perception of indoor air circulation and purification effects. And lastly, it is to repaint the building with high-quality painting such as Nippon paint. So next is about heating and cooling system. The current repurposed project into library cafe requires specific requirements for cooling system, especially for the sustainability of book collection for the damages and maintenance, and also to provide the comfortable environment for library users. The first improvement is for egg curtain system. It is a device that creates an invisible air barrier over the doorway to separate two different environments without limiting the accessibility of occupants and the views. And lastly is about the electricity in the building. Mostly have never been approved by the tenants. This is because the heritage laws and electricity regulation. This can be an issue since the old electrical elements were nearly broken and can be potentially hazard for the tenants and also customers. So first is the improvement of wiring system to put above suspended ceiling. It has long been accepted as a good practice to support cables above suspended ceiling. So next is floor raceways for the digital area to avoid drip on the wire and more secure and hazard prevention. Next is LED dimmable lighting and daylight motion sensor to reduce the use of efficient electricity. So that's all from me. Thank you.